everyone, and welcome to CBSBoston.com. I'm Ken MacLeod.
And I'm Katie Brace. Here are some of the stories making news. Police in Methuen are trying to find the vandals who spray-painted symbols of hate around town. Swastikas and crude words were painted onto a sign, a fence, and several cars around the area of Temple Avenue, West Street, and Deborah Avenue. Police are asking anyone with information to give them a call.
A Charlestown man is facing drug charges after a drug bust at an auto shop in Roxbury. Boston police arrested a 28-year-old man after finding several packages of fentanyl at the shop on Norfolk Ave. Police say they seized fentanyl, cocaine, marijuana, and morphine pills. They're also looking for other suspects.
A home in Randolph has been destroyed by an early morning fire. Broke out just before 4 o'clock this morning. Crews had a hard time reaching the house, which was in a wooded area off Ivy and Orchard Streets. The home was unoccupied and there were no injuries. We have yet to hear how it started.
A family from Australia is in Boston on a rather unusual mission. They are washing dogs. The Amos family, mom, dad, and their 3 kids, plan to hit all 50 states and wash as many as 25,000 mutts. They have a special van outfitted for their Bathe to Save tour. There is, of course, a bigger reason than clean dogs. The Amos family is raising money for Greater Good, an organization that supports animal shelters and rescue operations. Well, as promised, a bunch of windy rain has descended on us.
In fact, the National Weather Service has issued a high wind warning for much of eastern Massachusetts. Here's Pamela Gardner with the forecast.
And that high wind warning now upgraded to all of southern New England here for overnight tonight into early Monday morning. And the damaging wind gusts is why we have 50 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts coming in from the southeast. It's going to be a high impact event here with lots of tree damage and also power outages. And it may even wake you up overnight too once you hear all that heavy rain and the wind howling around. Localized flood threat will give us some impact, a little bit higher than, say, river flood threat. That's going to be primarily farther to the west and north of us here in Boston. And there is a chance for an isolated thunderstorm. However, most of us will just see the torrential rainfall overnight into your Monday morning. 9 o'clock, we start to pick things up in intensity and in coverage. The wind picking up between 10 p.m. and 4 a.m. Monday morning. That's where we see the brunt of the wind. 50 to 70 mile per hour gusts, especially across the Cape and the islands here. And then by Monday morning, things start to calm down gradually. Still some gusty wind pushing 50 miles an hour. And then that wind direction changes Monday afternoon, coming more from the west instead. And that'll help to usher in some drier air as well as cooler temperatures. But those wind gusts, 50 to 70 miles per hour. This includes downtown Boston, out to 128 across Cape Ann, Cape Cod, and the islands here through 4 a.m. in the morning at least. 35 to 50 mile per hour winds farther inland, and that's going to be the big concern here. 1 to 3 inches of rain too could lead to some isolated and localized urban street flooding. 7-day forecast, we get rid of all of this once we go towards Halloween. A ghoulish forecast, 57.
All right, Pamela, thanks, and that does it for us here on CBSBoston.com. We thank you for watching.
Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.